Okay, so in this video, we're going to be giving you a full rundown on how to get into Poseidon's temple and get the Poseidon rod, which is a rod that I've been saving up and been aiming to get. Outside of the Kraken rod, the Poseidon rod is probably one of the rods you're going to want in this new update, and definitely one that's intrigued my interest. So if you haven't already, subscribe and post notification ring at the bottom, make it go ding, and welcome aboard on how to get into Poseidon's temple. Now, you're going to need to place 3 different sharks on each of the 2 rooms. There's a left room and a right room, okay? So you're gonna need to have a specific shark. We were struggling with just 1 left, and this is taking people hours sometimes because they're getting down to 1 or 2 and realizing, like, darn, I don't have that shark. I'm gonna have to go to Ancient Isles and get a Ginsu shark, or go on a whole nother goose chase to be able to get the shark that I need to get into this temple. So I recommend doing this with friends or someone else that is aiming with the same goal to get inside just like you of the temple, and that could help you out tremendously. So I definitely recommend that. So that way, if you're missing 1 shark, 2 sharks, something like that, you're gonna have some help in assisting you be able to unlock this. So luckily, there was a few players in the lobby as well, and we were kind of trying to get this opened at the same time. So right away, we are in the right room currently. That's where the Ginsu shark is, and you're going to want to put that on the right side. This is the one that was obviously proven to be trickiest for us, but once you get all these sharks placed on these totems, it's going to open up the big door. Whenever it opens up this door, you're going to then have access to the rod and the Poseidon Raft totem, I think, as well, and then your temple is going to be opened. And also in this video, I'm going to include the sequence and how to activate the puzzle dial thing. I forget what they're called. They're called like the puzzle dials, clock wheel puzzles for the Poseidon area as well. That way you can go ahead and knock that one out in the one and how to do it. So we're going to be including that in this video too. I'm trying to cover as much as I can in these videos of everything you need to know about this update from start to finish and give you guys full rundowns on it. Now, the Poseidon rod is like $1.5 million. I think it's like $1,555,555. It's a lot. It's a lot. And, you know, and it's one of the more expensive rods, but I say that, but all the rods in this update are over $1 million other than the Depth Seeker rod. And the Depth Seeker rod is only $125,000. And you get that right when you spawn in alongside the Champions Rod, which their locations are right when you come into Atlantis, right? However, you know, getting these other rods, you have to complete the puzzles, the trials, stuff of that sort. And the Zeus Rod is really cool as well. I love the Zeus Rod. It is more pricier than the Poseidon Rod, but for some reason, I just thought the Poseidon Rod was the coolest one in this update outside of the Kraken Rod, which you get in the Kraken pool. But yeah, hopefully, you know, with the videos that I upload, it can give you guys helpful guides and other things that can assist you in completing this update and getting all the new rods that you desire, or that specific rod that you desire, which for me was the Poseidon rod, and I was able to acquire that, and that's why I wanted to make this video here. So yeah, someone in the lobby had some Ginsu sharks, so we were able to make a trade and get that last shark. But here are the sharks you need for each room. This is essential. So on the right room, the room that we're in right now that you guys are seeing, you're going to need an Ancient Meg in the center, and then you're going to need a Great White on the left, and then the Ginsu is going to go on the right side. That's the one we're struggling with getting. Now, in the left room, you're going to need an Ice Beard shark on the right, a Whale shark in the middle, and a Hammerhead on the left. Okay, so that's the full rundown. Hopefully that kind of it gives you guys which sharks you know you need. So Icebeard, Whale Shark, Hammerhead, Ancient Meg, Great White, Ginsu. Okay, so he comes back here with the Ginsu shark, and then we're able to put it in. And finally, as the shakes of all of this temple finally comes together, you will see it start shaking. The ground begins to shake as the gates open, and now that means the gates are finally open, and we can in fact get in there and get our amazing Poseidon rod, which I do end up buying. As you guys can see my money right now, I spent all my money on this Poseidon rod, meaning now if I want to get the Zeus rod, the Kraken rod, the Tempest rod is the most expensive, guys. Did I mention the Tempest rod is 1.8 million? Huh? So these rods are just so much money. They're more than the Heavens rod. The Tempest rod is more than the Heavens rod, which brings up the question, is the Tempest rod the next big and best rod in the game? That's hard to say at the moment. You know, did I regret buying the Poseidon rod? I mean, I wanted this rod so bad. So honestly, I don't regret buying the Poseidon rod, and I do plan on getting the Tempest, the Zeus, the Kraken rod, and everything as well. It's going to take a lot of farming, be it if it's at the Grand Reef or wherever the new money making methods are going to spawn, which we will have videos goes on. Each of these temples and places you break in have little ponds that you can fish in, and I found that each of these ponds are very beneficial in getting your bestiary up to where you need it to be and helping increase your bestiary. So I definitely recommend each of the temples and each of the places, like the Zeus trials. There will be like a yellow electrical like pond that you can fish out of, and this one here for the Poseidon pond. Each of these, and this is me testing out the Poseidon rod finally in all of its glory and deciding if I like it, and so far I have no complaints with the Poseidon rod. It looks like it's going to be a great rod in all and probably benefit us in various different ways. As for the best enchantment on the Poseidon rod, I'm still determining that and still configuring that. If you guys know the best enchantment on the Poseidon rod, or what you feel is the best enchantment, please do go to the comment section and post it so other players can already get a head start on that. So if you already found the best enchantment, you can be like, the best enchantment is this, and then other players can be assisted and helped before a video comes out. So right here is the Poseidon's Wrath totem location. Which I'm just bonusly including this in the video. I might make a separate video on this, just more direct for people that are seeking just the totem. Now, what this does is it obviously spawns Poseidon's Wrath, which is really cool. The new totems are really awesome. They spawn different events. So what this Poseidon Wrath will do is spawn the Poseidon's Wrath event, and you will be able to start that event. And then the Zeus one spawns the Zeus Storm event, and then you will be able to get that. Now, there are like 50 new fish total, guys. That's why I said filling out your bestiary and hitting these locations are probably prime and going to help you out a lot, as they have me so far. I've been collecting a lot in my bestiary and already filling it out way more quickly than I would have originally thought, right? We do know the level cap is now 1,000. Obviously, my level is nowhere near 1,000, but I do have a couple friends that's already hit level cap 1,000, and honestly, they are doing really, really well doing that and hitting a level 1,000. Like, they are absolutely killing it already. So there's a lot of talk about rebirth and stuff like that, but from the people that I know that hit level 1,000, they've not been able to rebirth at the current moment, or they haven't, or went to the place to do that. So maybe just the level cap is at 1,000 now, and that's where the new level cap is going to stay till the idea of a rebirth does get implemented, or maybe it's already in the game. Like I said, I don't know. But yeah, if you guys are struggling with any other parts of this update or need help regarding other various sections of this update, be it if you're trying to find a totem, complete a specific puzzle, we are chipping away at uploading guides to all that, so we will have full guides going throughout the day on helping you complete this update and totally master the Atlantis update and everything you need to do so, and get all the rods that you are seeking. I know the notorious Kraken is what, you know, even the friends that I have that have hit level 1,000, right? They have not been able to get the Kraken yet, you know, because you got to wait for it to spawn, and then you got, and you can get an ancient Kraken too. So I guess a question going out to everybody watching this video: have you been able to get a Kraken? And if you have, is it mutated? Have you got a mutated Kraken? Definitely let me know, and because I'm definitely interested to hear about who has got the Kraken, what mutated version of the Kraken they have got already, and everything in between. So yeah, that's going to do it for today's video on the temple and the rod. Hope you guys enjoyed. Go get your Poseidon rod, and I will see you guys in the next one.